Born and raised in New York, and now he is working his way up at UCLA as a standout freshman basketball player. Brandon Williams joining us on the Bruin Insider Show. For Nick Cope, I'm Brian Fenley, making that cross-country jaunt from New York here to Southern California, and we're so excited to share your story. Thanks so much for being a part of this.
Thank you for having me.
So when I think of New York, I think of some of the best pickup basketball in the world.
Yeah.
What were some of those pickup basketball games like for you growing up?
I mean, for me, it was just like going outside with my friends, or we go to a park and like we'll have our five, and we'll play against whatever five is there, whoever it is. It doesn't really matter. But really, pickup is just like to keep the fun in the game, because like growing up, I mean, you play AAU, and like once you get past like middle school, it's like it becomes like a business. So pickup games, like just to keep it fun.
And you never lost?
Nah, not really. Not that much in pickup games.
You played at a really talented high school program at Christ the King. A lot of talented guys have come out of that program, continue to. What was it like playing there and coming up in that New York basketball scene?
I mean, it also took some getting used to. I was a freshman on varsity too, so I didn't really play that much my freshman year. And then my sophomore year was the COVID year, so we didn't have a season that year. We barely had school. And then like my junior, senior year is where like I really got to embrace the culture. Like it's really like a family there. They care about you, and they want to make you better. They try to get you ready for what you need to be ready for at the next level. So,
what's the one hoop that you've taken the most shots on before you got to UCLA?
Probably in my neighborhood, Woodside Projects, like. And just in the basketball court, like I said, like just going outside and shooting around or playing with my friends.
When you're there playing with your friends, is it beyond just the pickup? What are you working on those younger years of you?
Yeah, I don't know. When I'm playing with my friends, I mean, of course, I work on things like if I work out, like I'll work on the things that I work out on when I'm playing against my friends, or like most of the time just for fun, like just to keep playing against each other. Like we grew up with each other playing basketball, so.
I always get the sense that there's like this friendly city rivalry between New York and LA, coast to coast. So having been here for a little while now, I'm curious, is there something LA people get wrong about New York? And then vice versa, what about maybe people in New York not understand correctly about LA?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Like that's hard. I mean, before I came here, like I never really thought about like how it was really gonna be for me, but it's a difference for sure. Like New York is like really fast paced, loud, trains, police cars, sirens, like everything. Like you really get it, mixture of everything. And where I'm at here is like very quiet and peaceful. But I like this.
You like the peace?
Yeah, I like the quiet.
And Bruin fans like having you on their team. Brandon Williams is joining us on the Bruin Insider Show. For Nick Cope, I'm Brian Fenley. So toughness is what I think about when I think of the way you play on the court. And Nick was mentioning the brand of basketball from New York and the crossover with Los Angeles. But the way that you learned the game, how is that showing itself your freshman year at UCLA?
Just being in the like right places at the right time, being able to like read who I'm against, and like being able to make the right plays.
How have you seen yourself grow? You got here in the summer, so you had a little more lead into the season. You got to go on that trip to Europe. How have you seen yourself grow? And there's really what hasn't been a ton of time here, but how have you seen yourself grow here with UCLA?
I think they've helped me grow a lot, like conditioning wise, strength, and even just like playing smarter, being able to read the floor, slowing the game down. Like I feel like they've done a good job of just helping us grow.
When the game slows down for you, how does that make you a better player on the court?
I just feel like when the game slowed down, like you see stuff before it happens. So I help defenders come in, to make that pass before it even happens.
How has it been just adjusting, not only to playing basketball at the college level, but being a student in college, coming across the country? What has that journey been like? All the things that come with that outside of basketball?
Yeah, no, it's actually been really good, like transitioning from high school to college with the academics and stuff also. In high school, I wasn't that good of a student, but I knew that was going to be a challenge coming into college, so I just like took it head on, made sure I was prepared to get my work done before due, just so that I could focus on basketball a lot also, like, yeah.
Outside of practice and outside of your time with the team, how much are you watching other people play basketball, whether it's NBA, other college teams, just immersing yourself with the sport?
Well, I really just only watch basketball. Like, I'll watch like YouTube and I'll watch basketball highlights and stuff just to like constantly just consume information.
What are you looking for when you're doing that?
Just like things that other people are not doing, like things that other people can't see that I just try like to learn. Like, I want to be a very smart, very, very smart basketball player. Like, I want to be able to, if somebody has a counter for something that I do, I want to be able to have a counter right back. Like, I just want to know everything.
So I heard, despite being from New York, you grew up a Celtics fan.
Yeah.
So how does that happen?
I mean, I just like who I like. Jason Tatum, great player. It's my favorite player.
Well, we also heard Larry Bird, though.
Yeah.
And, you know, for somebody who was so big in the 80s and 90s, for you to be so familiar with his style of play, what does that say about you as a historian of the sport?
Yeah, no, I just try, like I said, I just try to consume, like, information. And I got a lot of older people around me, like, that are not telling me the wrong things. So it makes it easier having a good support system.
Being one of several freshmen on this team, what has that experience been like for you?
I mean, it's cool. We're all freshmen, so we're all around the same age, even though I'm a little bit younger. But, like, these are my friends out here. So, like, not only are they my teammates, but they're my brothers. So it's just cool being able to create a bond with them and grow love for them as time goes.
How old were you when you had your biggest growth spurt?
I think it was my 8th grade year.
So what happened? What were the people around you, their reaction to seeing how fast you were growing at that point?
It was crazy. I was in pain. I was having growing pains. Like, I think I shot from like 6 feet to 6'4".
Wow.
Yeah.
In what, just a few months or something?
Yeah.
So was it around that time that you started to think that, hey, maybe basketball can be something for you? Was it around then or later?
Yeah, like my 8th grade summer, that's when I really started to like pick it up and like get my name out there, playing in different tournaments and stuff like that.
Well, this has been, Brandon, such a blast to have you on, and so much more to come for you, for this team. And we are going to be some of your biggest cheerleaders here at UCLA. For Nick Cope, I'm Brian Fenley. Brandon Williams, UCLA freshman standout. His ceiling is growing and growing and growing, and we can't wait to see him continue to blossom here in Westwood. Brandon, thanks so much for being a part of this.
Thank you.